on TMZ.
Big story we broke. There is serious bad blood between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. Taylor feels absolutely used by Blake's war with Justin Baldoni.
Sources said that she was incensed when she saw this text message Blake sent to Justin that says, Ryan and Taylor are my protective dragons.
It sounds like we're gonna get a Blake song. Taylor's gonna do a song like, you've been dragging my name around town.
Dragging my name.
New Rihanna music is actually coming out.
No, what?
But I don't know if it's what people expected. She is the voice of Smurfette in the new Smurfs movie, and you hear in the trailer Rihanna doing a cover of Heaven is a Place on Earth. But this movie, you know, like the Smurfs are all named after their jobs or personality. There's like Vanity Smurf and Handy Smurf. This movie has Influencer Smurf.
Kendrick Lamar is giving every indication he is going to perform Not Like Us in the Super Bowl halftime, but what's up in the air still, whether they're gonna censor anything.
It's one part of the song. Are there words he can remove, like not say pedophile, not say Drake?
Do like pedicure.
Certified pedicure?
Certified pedicure!
Certified pedicure.
Khloe Kardashian is being honest on what inspires her to work out in the gym.
I work out.
To get laid?
Yeah, to get laid. I'm like, someone's gonna see this naked one day and it has to look good.
She looks really good right now. Does that mean she's getting laid a lot?
It's the opposite. You look good when you're not getting laid, so you can get laid. Once you get laid, you stop looking so good.
It's true, you do give up. It's called marriage. You don't look your best.
And now, Quit Dragging My Name Around Town, starring Taylor Swift and her soon-to-be ex-friend, Blake Lively.
Taylor Swift ain't anybody's dragon. She does not take kindly to being referred to that way, and that's what Blake Lively said Taylor Swift was.
In the text message to Justin Baldoni, where Blake compared herself to Khaleesi from Game of Thrones and said that Taylor was one of her dragons who protects her.
We have spoken to sources that are very well connected to Taylor, and they said that she was incensed when she saw this text message.
So this all starts where, remember, there was a big meeting between Blake and Justin Baldoni at Blake's penthouse.
Justin said he felt ambushed because Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds were there to pressure him into letting Blake have her own way on their movie. But turns out Taylor was also feeling ambushed.
We are told Taylor had no idea that Justin was even at the penthouse that night. And we're told the only thing that Taylor said to Justin was, I can't wait to see your movie.
Taylor leaves the penthouse, then starts to dig a little deeper, only to find that
Blake's been name-dropping Taylor all over town.
It seemed to Taylor that Blake was using her name to try and show how powerful she was in town.
This is not good for their friendship.
I don't think there's gonna be a friendship after this.
Probably not, but you know what there will be? A hit revenge song, since Taylor's not exactly known to let bygones be bygones.
You've been dragging my name around town.
That's the song.
Sounds like the summer just got a new banger. Either way.
The case has been full of allegations of sexual misconduct, defamation. This is the biggest event of the entire dispute.
It really is.
Your move, Khaleesi. Oh, we mean Blake.
Leo Woodall? Oh, swoon. He was in White Lotus season 2. He played Jack.
Who was he in White Lotus?
The British guy.
The Italy.
He was the British guy who like took out Jennifer Coolidge's assistant. He was like the bad boy.
Oh, him.
He's in the new Bridget Jones movie playing the love interest. He did an interview with Elle where he said that being a sex symbol and being so attractive has left him feeling vulnerable and exposed, so much so.
Give me a break, bro.
So much so that he doesn't ride the subway anymore because God forbid.
Did he say that?
Yeah. He said one woman came and said that her husband gets really jealous of him, and he said it's very uncomfortable feeling.
But it doesn't sound like it's necessarily because he's so hot. It's because he's hot and famous now.
Charlie,
it sounds like
why would you talk about
A lot of people who play like heartthrobs like that come out later and say that they didn't like it. Like Jacob from Twilight.
Taylor
Lautner said he had an eating disorder because of it.
Yeah, he also has his house because of it.
The Twilight books got some of us through life.
Shut up.
When they, announced mine, I was a mess. I almost collapsed.
That's Ariana Grande on Jimmy Kimmel explaining how excited she was when she found out she was nominated for an Oscar. But not as excited as the woman who checks under Glinda's gown annually.
My mom called instantly, and my team called, and then like my therapist, and then even my gynecologist. And
Oh my God. Even if it's like a doctor or a dentist, a gynecologist seems...
But honestly, like, you're close to your gynecologist.
Only if you keep scooting down. But come on, this isn't weird, right?
Okay, but the gynecologist, that's a little weird.
it was lovely. I was like, oh my God, it's been a while. Are we good? It's all...
Can I ask a question about this?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Buckle up, everybody.
Do you think the gynecologist has pictures of her celebrity clients in the waiting room?
Some of them do.
But Harvey, is it a headshot or?
It's actually celeb uteruses. See, there's Meryl Streep. Anyway, Ariana loved getting congratulated by her gyno.
But she was so sweet. She was like, oh my God, you did it. I'm so proud. I was like, thank you. We'll hug over the next, breast exam or whatever it is.
Wait, a gyno does a breast exam too?
Yes.
No, gyno's downstairs.
Nope, they do it all.
Are you telling women what a gynecologist does? Really?
Yeah, you're barely a lawyer, let alone a doctor, so zip it. Gyno, congrats, goodbye, Ariana!
Sometimes watching the show gives me a little PTSD.
Kayla Nicole, she and Brody Jenner won Special Forces, Fox's show.
Right.
I spoke to her, and she's crediting the show for helping her get through the chapter of public breakup and the headlines.
Obviously, she's Travis Kelce's ex.
A lot of my success is attributed to who I'm in close proximity to. And this experience specifically, there's no way that you can do that. Like, this is all me. This is all of my grit and my grind, and I'm proud of that.
Is this breakup something that is terrible for her or actually really kind of good for her?
It launched her career.
It's good for her.
I didn't know she was.
She used to work here. He's like, I didn't even know her. She was your intern at PA.
Thank you so much. Have the best day.
Bye, girl. Have a good one.
Wendy Williams is trapped in an assisted living facility she desperately wants out of, and she may get her wish because
The Guardian in Wendy Williams' guardianship case has bent the knee. She's allowing another medical evaluation of Wendy to determine whether she should stay in this guardianship. So Sabrina Morrissey filed a letter with the court, and what she said was, Wendy's been on this media campaign where she says she is stuck in this guardianship, she doesn't have dementia, she shouldn't be in this assisted living facility.
Yes, because if Wendy's original diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia had been accurate, there's pretty much no way she would be as cogent and lucid as she is.
You never get better with frontotemporal dementia. Never get better. It only degenerates. It only degenerates. She's a lot better now.
And there's also another diagnosis that might make more sense given Wendy's a recovering alcoholic.
There's something called alcohol-induced dementia, which can get better, and the two often get confused. And we get into this in this documentary that's going to drop next Wednesday on Tubi called Saving Wendy. And if Wendy had alcohol-induced dementia and she's sober, a sober coach would make more sense than a guardian.
The bottom line is, even if Wendy does have some sort of dementia, keeping her locked up seems super extreme.
If somebody's diagnosed with Alzheimer's, for example, they don't immediately get a guardianship. They live their life until they can't. She can.
She clearly can.
She can. You don't put somebody in a guardianship when they can function. If she can still function, make her a free woman again.
I want my rights back. I want my freedom back.
Teresa Giudice kind of trashed her ex Joe on that podcast, basically essentially saying this new guy Louis is her twin flame and Joe was never attentive to her. When these comments came out, a lot of people thought maybe Joe would be upset about it. So we spoke with Joe and...
I mean, she's probably right.
Oh my God. He's like, most of our relationship, I went to work, she was raising the kids.
I'd hang out more probably with her dad than I hung out with, with her. We would hang out a little bit in bed at night when we went to bed. You know what I mean? And that was pretty much our, our relationship.
He likes this new Louis guy, and he's basically like, I'm happy for them.
And I'm happy for them, and they're happy together. And I mean, he's good to my kids, and And that's all that matters.
Why would he be mad? He doesn't want to get back with her.
Well, she kind of shaded him.
He's living in Italy, like having sex with whoever he wants.
No, he's actually in the Bahamas now.
He's in the Bahamas having sex with anyone who comes on vacation. Like,
No, Siobhan's right. He's like, do you like a Real Housewives? And he has tons of sex.
he's in the Bahamas.
He's in the Bahamas.
Do the Bahamas.
Don't do that accent. Do that accent.
Water under the bridge at this point.
Coming up.
Lady Gaga performed on Bourbon Street, did a couple songs. A lot of the Fox broadcasting crew was there, including Tom Brady.
Oh my God, I want to be down there. This is so much fun.
She would come back head to toe covered in beads.
Coming
Khloe
up.
Kardashian is being honest on what inspires her to work out in the gym.
That I work out
To get laid?
Yeah, to get laid.
I mean, it's not a bad one.
It checks out.
Be right back.
And now New Orleans shuts down so Lady Gaga can perform, starring Lady Gaga.
So it appears Lady Gaga and the Super Bowl are planning a tribute to the victims of the New Orleans terrorist attack.
And on Wednesday night, they closed the famous Bourbon Street for Gaga to play.
That's awesome.
So cool.
Oh my God, I want to be down there. This is so much fun.
She would come back head to toe covered in beads.
Stick around after. HR would like a word. Anyway, Gaga was not alone.
A lot of the first responders were there as well. The Fox broadcasting crew was there, including Tom Brady, Terry Bradshaw, Michael Strahan. They did a part where they're walking down the street in tribute with the police.
Wait a minute. What's going on with Tom's wardrobe?
Tom Brady has his t-shirt tucked into his pants.
Oh, that's so lame.
Looks like we're gonna have to abolish another tuck rule. Football joke! Look it up!
It's a fire department shirt. He's honoring the first
The
responders.
t-shirt's fine, but you don't tuck it all the way around. He looks good.
He does kind of look good. He oddly pulls it off.
No. Nobody pulls that off.
Courtney, if he came up to you and asked
I would
you
still
out.
have sex with him, yes.
Okay.
So guys, don't tuck in your t-shirt. Unless you look like Tom Brady, then you can wear one of those Borat mankinis. Thanks, Lady Gaga!
Legendary hip-hop producer Irv Gotti passed away at the age of 54 after a long illness.
He was 54?
Yeah, he was a big deal in the hip-hop industry. He's the co-founder of Murder Inc. Records, also real instrumental in the careers of Jay-Z, DMX, Rough Riders, Jennifer Lopez. The details around his death are a little hazy, but we do know that he's, battled some strokes. He's been walking with a cane. Family just released a statement. He had 3 kids, and they honored his hip-hop legacy.
And while his kids are honoring him, then there's 50 Cent.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
They had a absolutely long-standing beef where they both went at each other for years. Posted a photo of himself smoking a hookah with a tombstone next to him. And then his caption was, "I'm smoking that Gotti pack."
Usually 50s trolls are funny. This crossed it.
Because it's tragic that he died so young. But if he died in the natural course of things, if he died in his 90s, you don't have to subdue your feelings if somebody leads a natural life. It's fake to say, oh God, I'm gonna miss him. So it's no. I mean, if you felt that way at the beginning and in the middle, why can't you stick to your guns?
Be careful what you say.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
It's been 9 years since Rihanna released new music, but the wait is finally over!
New Rihanna music is actually coming out.
What?
It's happening, but I don't know if it's what people expected. So she is the voice of Smurfette in the new Smurfs movie.
I'll put a Smurf in it, because new music is new music, even if it is covering an old song.
The trailer's just come out, and you hear in the trailer Rihanna doing a cover of Belinda Carlisle's Heaven is a Place on Earth.
More like heaven is a place on Smurf, right? No? Okay, play the song.
Team up with new allies.
We're the International Neighborhood Watch Smurfs, Paris Division.
Wow, Rihanna fans are gonna love this!
We don't deserve this from Rihanna. We have put up with too much for too long for this to be her welcome back song.
Guys, this is what it's gonna be. She has kids now. This is what you do when you're a pop star.
But Eric, don't tease your fans.
She's not teasing them, except for when they totally tease new music from Rihanna. Either way, there's nothing wrong with doing cover songs.
If Rihanna just came out and did covers, that would be awesome. In my day, Linda Ronstadt pretty much only did covers.
You're no good, you're no good, you're no good.
Listen to the lyrics, pal. Regardless, Rihanna is following in the footsteps of Katy Perry and Demi Lovato, who have also played Smurfette.
Is there gonna be ASAP Smurfy?
Can you animate court sketches? Thanks, Riri.
Khloe Kardashian is being honest on what inspires her to work out in the gym. So she was on her podcast with Laura Wasser, and she said,
We're gonna wrap this up with one of your iconic quotes. I don't dress or work out so people will take a picture of me. I do it because I hope I'm going to get laid.
I said that?
That's, yes. At least it's quoted. Listen, I work out to
get laid?
To get laid. I'm like, someone's gonna see this naked one day and it has to look good.
I mean, it's not a bad one.
It checks out.
I feel like more people should be honest, because people are like, oh, I do it to be healthy. It's like, no, we do it to look good naked.
Well, she looks really good right now. Does that mean she's getting laid a lot?
No, she's not getting laid. She hasn't been getting laid in a while.
I don't believe that, because you never say that you're getting laid a lot unless like you're a dude.
I certainly never say it, yeah.
You said she looks good right now. Is she getting laid a lot? It's the opposite. You look good when you're not getting laid, so you can get laid. Once you get laid, you stop.
Yeah, that's true. You do give up. It's called marriage.
Yeah, right.
You don't look your best during it.
Right.
Let's do it to get laid.
Coming up.
Kendrick Lamar is giving every indication he is going to perform Not Like Us in the Super Bowl. But what's up in the air, whether they're going to censor anything. Because Drake has filed this lawsuit and said that you put out a song saying that I'm a pedophile, and I'm not.
Certified pedophile.
Certified pedophile.
Sunday, February 9th. Two powerful armies meet on the battlefield fighting to decide who shall rule the kingdom. And the question on everyone's mind is Kendrick gonna sing Not Like Us or what?
Kendrick Lamar is giving every indication that he is going to perform Not Like Us in the Super Bowl halftime.
During Apple Music's press conference, Kendrick never said flat out he'd do it, but he walked out to it and talked about how it's cool a diss track could be taken seriously as an art form.
So I love to see that it gets that type of recognition for just straight raps, from awards to the billboards.
Of course he's going to perform.
So yesterday he had to deliver his lyrics to the NFL and Fox.
They know the issue. They've known the issue for months.
But what they have to discuss is the lawsuit.
Drake's defamation lawsuit against Universal for promoting a song that calls him a pedophile.
So now he would also sue the NFL and or Fox.
You think Drake's gonna now sue Fox?
Why wouldn't he?
Because it might be seen as a, what's the legal term? Oh yes, bitch move. And hell, the Grammys just did it with full audience background vocals.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
It's not a good defense for Fox to say, well, CBS did it.
Are there words he can remove, like not say pedophile?
Do like pedicure.
Certified pedicure?
And they could do eyeliner.
Please, for the love of God, do not do that. We'll see you Sunday, Kendrick. Coming up.
So, we all know Bianca Censori showed up to the Grammys naked. Now I ask you, what if the roles were reversed and Kanye was naked instead? Well, think no further. AI has provided us this image. So, we all know Bianca Censori showed up to the Grammys naked. Now I ask you, what if the roles were reversed and Kanye was naked instead? Well, think no further. AI has provided us this image. And yeah, it's pretty hysterical. The whole idea was to get people thinking about the role reversal.
Is that really a commentary? There are people assuming that he's making her do this stuff and she doesn't want to, so they're like, all right, let's turn the tables. How would you like it if you were the one who had to show up naked?
I don't see a gun in his hand.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're making the assumption that he's holding her hostage. She's in on it.
For you to say he doesn't have a gun in her hand, therefore she has free will, understates the trauma that women suffer with men all the time.
So basically, you make an assumption that the woman is not exercising free will?
We're not making the assumption. We think it's possible, and we should keep an open mind of whether she's doing free will or being controlled.
Harvey, I know you want to give her agency, but isn't it possible that she's in a problematic relationship?
I think you guys don't respect women enough. I mean it.